Alright, good morning everyone. Welcome back to the show. I am your charming, self-proclaimed yet still humble host, Mukluk, and today we are revisiting The Last Spell. This is a game that we played some time back, had a lot of fun with, and they have released their last DLC for The Last Spell, which is apparently very different from the previous ones. If you were not with us the previous times we played this game, I'll just show the store page really quick here. It is a game about, there is essentially a magical apocalypse, and it is turn-based, and you are at a village, and there is a bunch of mages in the middle trying to cast the last spell, and you are trying to keep them alive. And during the night, attacks come, and during the day, you can repair or recruit heroes or level them up, stuff like that. And apparently, the last DLC that they made for it was a bit different from the rest of it, so it's gotten mixed reviews. Alright, and here we go. This is the new thing. Question. What is this now? Erg. Who are you? Am I too late? Help me recover my past, and I will help you defeat your future. Relive my past warrior exploits. My e-poses. Epiphanies await you. Your progress allows you to receive a quick start. It's a partial completion towards some e-poses requirements. Some of them will be fully completed. Once selected, your choice cannot be changed. Do you want to activate quick start? Sure. I'm guessing this is going to be like achievements that I already did before they were made, like killing certain bosses or something. So I'll accept. Completing opposes unlocks new epiphanies for your future runs. For you future runs. It also adds new slots for epiphanies in the altar. Okay, so Apocalypse is like a scaling difficulty thing in the game, and I have beaten some of those. New epiphanies that grant passive effects. Endurance practice while the hero is under level 6, gain XP gain and armor. Otherwise, gain lots of armor. Guard practice, every 160 damage blocked, gain 10% more XP gain until the end of the night. Agility practice, whenever the hero dodges, gain plus 1% dodge up to 50%. Wow. Alright, so we got that. Okay. So there's a lot of weird requirements here. Do 1,000 damage with a single dagger skill, done. Complete 7 nights at panic rate S or A with at least one hero equipped with a dagger. In one turn, do 3,000 damage to an isolated target using a dagger, 0 to 3,000. And that unlocks like a unique dagger. Okay. Alright, so there's just a lot of weird requirements here. So with Apocalypse 4 or more, beat any map. Or beat Night 7 of any map. Alright. Okay.
50 months, that's like more than 3. Where did time fly? Have a nice day, Muck, and hope your voice gets better soon.
Thank you, Synth. Okay, so each of these are cities that I have beaten at least once in the past. This one here was included with the Dwarves DLC, and this one over here with the Elves DLC. So if I click on a city here, let's see. So we can add some modifiers to stuff. Deadly wounded enemies have plus 50% damage. That's because more panic. Increase panic gain by 100%. Okay, so I'm kind of getting an idea of this here. So it seems that in this one, they didn't add like new story or new towns. What they did was they added this thing that's almost like a list of achievements. So you kind of pick one and then go for that. Broken bell. Kill 50 enemies afflicted by negative conditions during Divergence Nights. What is a Divergence Night? Looks a new perk. Mind over matter. Okay. Alright, so... Production epiphanies. With Apocalypse 4 or more, beat Night 3 of any map. With Apocalypse 4 or more, beat Night 5 of any map. Apocalypse 4 or more, beat Night 7 of any map. Okay, hold on. Defense, economy, weapons, equipment. Don't see anything for APOC 3. So I already beat APOC 2. So we need to find something with APOC 4. I'm trying to remember how many nights each map has. Because I don't think they all have the same amount of nights. So I'm pretty sure this is the starting set thing. More health, more panic. Okay. So that's APOC 4. So 20% more enemy health, 12% higher gold costs. Alright. So we'll do that. And then we customize some omens. Okay, so these are what I used last time. Don't know if these are still good. Let's see, range of skill improved. Hand crossbows appear more often. Druid staffs appear more often. Defenses do more damage. Walls have more health. More houses. More accuracy. Okay, so the lit up ones are the ones I'm already using. Here's start level +1. Start out with additional hero. These make certain weapon types drop more often. Well, hello, Ring Song. What's up? Heroes have more health. Heroes have more critical. Leapfrog. All heroes have +40 armor. Let's go for that. Alright. Let's give this a try. Morning Fireburn. A new building has been built in honor of the dark god, the altar. It has appeared in every city and grants you access to new challenges. Okay. Alright. Alright, so a bit rusty here, figuring this out. So we've got these. Alright. Position your heroes. So first attack is coming from the northwest. How do I... Character sheet C. Okay, what do we got? Odila. Jester. Minus daily health regen. Frail. Minus armor. Demonic blood plus crit plus resistance. Starts with a dagger. Okay. Durnan. Noble minus resistance. Expert. Stiff minus dodge. Starts with hand crossbows. And Ravenstorm. Jester again. Feyblood Bruiser. She's an elf, I do believe. Okay. Alright, Epiphanies. Bonuses that remain active for the complete duration of your run. Each run, a limited selection among those you have already unlocked is offered to you at the altar. Epiphanies cost memories, which is a new resource related to the altar. Memories can be gathered during the night by completing additional challenges. Once you have collected enough memories, the Epiphanies bonus will be active and you will be able to choose a new one. Select an Epiphany that appeals to you by double-clicking on it or drag and drop it from the over to the left. Let's see. Alright, let's try endurance practice. Alright. And horde coming from the northwest. Okay. Let's see. I think that's it for now. Alright, end phase. This is the map that's the most nights, not the starter map. Is it? The ordeal that just appeared in your commander's journal challenges you with time-limited objective. Complete it before the end of the timer to get memories and unlock the next epiphany faster. Each night, complete up to 3 ordeals to earn an additional bonus in memories. Ordeals only appear if you have an epiphany selected in the altar and as long as you have not completed 3 during the current night. Wait, hold on. Which map was this? Okay, hold on. Someone said that I've accidentally picked the toughest map. Hang on a second. Let me go back to the selection. I think I've already got all this stuff unlocked. You can now reroll perks, item choices, and attribute choices by paying Tainted Essence cost. Unlock all other favors except DLC ones. Okay. I've accomplished one of your poses. Yes, I feel it. Each victory stirs something long asleep within me. Are you going to tell me who you are? Once they gave me many names before the drama. This one hurts the least. You may call me Welschmerz if names still mean anything to you. What is this place? A fracture between what was and what refuses to die. You tore it open when the mist appeared. Where do you come from? Does it matter? You've already seen the end. Even your last spell couldn't quiet the screams, could it? Help me remember. Through the memories of your victories, perhaps we'll both find peace in the echoes. The last time I had 2 voices in my head, it ended badly. I'm not in your head, and I'm not your enemy. Only what's left of one. The Eon still burns inside us, but we won't listen, not this time. If you help me gather my strength, perhaps I can silence it and free us both. Okay. Okay. What was the first map? Gildenberg? Okay. It's currently set on APOC 4. Oh wow, you get hardly any omens on this map. Okay. Let's try this out. Alright, Epiphanies. Let's do that. And they're all coming from the top right. Okay. Varpastilla, thug, tough, versatile. She's got a bow. Dudley, fisherman, simple-minded, versatile. He has a dagger and a wand. Seraphina, vagrant, steadfast, focused. She has a tome. Okay. Deal 120 damage or more to enemies. Target with a negative alteration. Shadow Bolt. Withering Touch. Fireball. Lightning Strike. Okay, that ordeal's done. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay, 3 is Poison Dagger, 2 is Throw Dagger. Okay, I think there was a game speed setting. Oh, turbo speed, there we go. Okay, end turn. Oh, I did not mean to move that much. Dang it. Remember you can undo movement as long as you haven't used a skill? I did not remember that. Thank you. That's a lot of dudes. Oh. Hold on, where's that undo button? There we go. Okay. Alright, let's do this. By my beard! What does this toss me? Use an ally within range of 2 to fly into the fray. Oh, throw the dwarf. Oh, I didn't look at the thingy this turn. Whoops. Or did I do it? I guess I did it without even realizing. Okay, so we've already done all the ordeals we can this turn. Alright. Oh, that was some weird lag. Do you think we can use them as yeast for the beer? Alright, so everyone got level 2. Continue. Nothing reached the city, so got max rewards. A divergence appeared. It introduces a new challenge for the upcoming night. What? Okay, an E-post has been filled. A new epiphany that unlocks a unique item. With APOC 4 or more, deal 2,000 damage in a single Tome of Secret skill. Complete 7 nights at Panic rank S or A. In one turn, hit 25 enemies with propagations with Tome of Secrets. So I unlocked a special tome weapon. Okay. So they're all coming from the southeast this time. Alright, night reward. Trying to remember how the Sacred Flower weapon works. I'm reading it now. It's a bit of an oddball. Let's use a reroll here. Take those. Mithril War Shield. Druid Staff. Take the Druid Staff. Okay. Level ups. Seraphina currently has the tome. Let's do flat damage. Could take the poison damage thing and swap her to the druid staff. Okay. Septic shock. When poisoning a unit already poisoned, there's a 50% chance of stunning them. Okay, Vasper. So she's a dwarf. Let's do plus reliability. Damage. Propagation bounces. Okay, could take that and then give her the tome weapon that we just took off the other person, because that weapon has propagation. Okay, and then we got Dudley. Let's get him a Harvester, so he gets mana back, more mana back at the end of each night. Reliability. Okay. Choose your destiny. Depending on the chosen difficulty, you will be rewarded with memories at the end of the night, if only you survive until there. You can always refuse the proposed divergence if you feel that is going to be too difficult. Increase the enemy's armor by 25. Increase it by 82 and get 80 things. I'll try 25. Okay. Let's see. Build new structures. Alright, so I remember the first thing we want to get going is houses to get more workers. And upgrading houses is 45 gold. Okay, so now we've got 4 workers that can do stuff. We can have them scavenge the bodies. Let's see. Gold essence. Okay, nothing really good there. I can have them go for the ruins. Golden materials or lots of materials and hardly any gold. Okay, let's see. I think we're gonna need gold, so scavenge that structure. And does it? So what does it start us out at? We got the shop. Do we have the tavern? I don't think so. Mana well, temple, gold mine, armor maker, blacksmith. Oh, there it is. Inn can make additional heroes. Don't have enough for that. All right. So there's a gold mine. There's another one. So now we've got more passive income from that. All the workers are done. We can equip those pants on someone. I guess Dudley's the most likely to get into melee range. Oh, he already has some. He may not need those. Is anybody pantsless? No, everybody has pants. Buy new gear. So I could sell that stuff and get like 12 gold. Don't think that's going to make a difference right now. Build defenses. Whoa, there's new stuff here, chat. Split Ballista. Automatically fires bolts at the incoming horde targeting closest enemy, modified to hit up to 3 targets. Heavy Ballista. Automatically fires bolts at the incoming horde targeting closest enemy. Strengthened for improved damage and armor piercing. Can it shoot over walls? I don't think it can. Gotta try one of these. Split Ballista. Give that a shot. Okay. I think that's good for now.
Hey, look, it's the Tree of Birds. How are you today?
Alright, there are a couple more little walls. Alright. What's new DLC do? Hey Bertree, it adds, like, challenges. So you'll see it in just a minute here. Okay, so like right now, do 1200 damage to enemies with a negative alteration. Do 770 damage to enemies from heroes that haven't moved this turn. So, check, and we just got some of these points, and those points are spent to get blessings. So it gives you challenges like that, Bird, and then you do them if you can and unlock other stuff. Do less than 500 damage to enemies that are isolated. Okay. So isolated is ones that are like on their own. Okay, so that got done. So that challenge is complete. We've done 3 out of 3 challenges. So now we can just fight normally. Okay, and unturn. Oh, it didn't. It doesn't propagate diagonally. Shoot. Okay. All right. And turn. These two are really low on mana. I don't want to use what they have left if I can help it because of recovery time. Are these monsters really weak or your heroes OP? So this is the first town. We've turned the difficulty up a tick, but this is the first town. So this is also the level that is kind of the tutorial of the game if I was playing it on normal difficulty. So right now, for example, the monsters are only coming from one direction, which means all my heroes are here. Imagine if they were coming from 3 sides, I'd have 1 hero on each side. So this is kind of, this is meant to be the easiest map, and that's where we're at right now. Complete a night with a divergence. So that was with them having a little bit of bonus armor. Level 3. S rank because the town never got hit. Completed an epiphany. Okay, so... Add an elite crawler to the night. Overall XP remains unchanged. Added elites will not spawn corpse piles. Okay, hold on. So, we've got this now. All heroes have earned endurance practice. More XP gain, more armor, and after they get level 6, they just get way more armor. Grants a town militia. The inn and the house will automatically attack things next to it each night. Let's try town militia. Alright, divergences. Add an elite crawler to the night. If you do this, you can earn a whole bunch of points. But elite crawlers are pretty tough. I'll try adding 2 to the night. I'm sure this can't possibly backfire. Alright, level up. Armor. Reliability. Perks. Poisonous is really good. Let's get more XP gain for now. Thickness. Again, avid learner. Investing in our future here. More poison damage. Wait, no, I messed up. She's not the one that had the poison weapon. I was thinking she was the other character. I have to see if I can get her something that does poison, now that I've done that. Okay. Alright, night rewards. Hammer, shield, war shield. Don't really like any of that. Rusty claws. Okay. Alright, so we got 4 workers right now. Now 5. Now 6. Now 7. Let's use some of them there. Okay, so get rid of some of the ruins. Can build new structures here. Let's do a mana well. Another gold mine. Scavenger camp. Alright, mana well can restore mana to someone. Let's do that. So enemies from 2 sides. So who is going to handle a side on their own is the question. Let's try this and see how it goes. Okay, so I've got 2 druid staffs now. That's 79 to 100. Okay, they're all the same level. So put that there. She can weapon swap as needed, and same with him. Okay. Got a bit of money I could buy some gear with if I wish to. Alright, nothing really eye-catching there. Build defenses. So, let's see. One thing I'm kind of confused by. The mounted ballista. So mounted ballista is raised up. And I was trying to say, you know, it has more range, but I was thinking that you had to have a mounted ballista to be able to shoot stuff on the other side of a wall, but now I'm thinking that might not be the case. So we'll try that and see how it goes. Alright. Okay. Who dat? Parasite, thank you for the prime. Appreciate that. Oh, I forgot to look at the bonus, but I did do it. Kill 15 or more targets with a negative alteration. That was some significant delay. Twelve out of 15. Don't think I can get that done this time. Got 13 out of 15. Oh, it carried over. I can finish it on this one. Oh, that's nice. That's done. Kill 15 or more isolated targets. This is a turn icon on the bottom right. I see that now, yes. Oh, there's the elite guy. Could entangle him to reduce his movement. If he was next to another enemy, I could bounce poison between them and get a lot of poison on him. He's got 80% stun resist. Mirror shield. I'm guessing if I hit him, I take damage or something. Okay, now he's only got one movement. So he can hardly move this turn. What is the... I can't remember what it was. I remember there was a button in this game you could hold down to see the range of all of the enemies. Is that it? Alt? I think that's it. I think it's Alt. Okay. Alright, so we got a lot of debuffs on him now. He didn't get poisoned at all from that? What the heck? Okay. One of the elites down. I forgot to even look at that, but we got it done. Mana is an issue right now. So this is only 9163. How much is that gonna do? 179 to 189. Okay, so this does more. A lot of misses. That, okay, so the ballista behind the wall definitely fired there. Trying to conserve the last of my mana. Okay, there we go. Nice, nice. Everyone's level 4. Got some bonuses here. Alright. So this next one, everything is coming from the southeast. Okay. So let's do this. Bring them over here. All right. Upgrade house. So we got 8 workers now. see. Night rewards. I'm sure I could give that armor to somebody. Hand crossbow is really good. Let's get hand crossbow Mark II. Put that in her offhand. Give that armor to her. Okay, level up. That's nimbleness. Level up. Damage. Skill range. Okay, level him up. Damage. All three of these are good. Let's do poison. Perks. Guess we can give him nimbleness also. Let's see, she can get... She has to learn her poisonous. So at the end of her turn, she applies 40 poison to any enemies within 3 range of her. And she got another level. All of the hero's propagation bounces is transformed into propagation damage. But that'd be a +0 right now. Okay. Alright, Toxic Leech. So she's got the traits for a pretty solid tank right now. Give her some block. Okay. Alright, level ups are done. With Apocalypse 4 or more, beat Night 3. Done. We've unlocked Industrial Revolution. Reduce the cost of production building upgrades by 15% and increase production building limit by 2. Production of gold mines and scavenger camps increased by 30%. Grant a unique buff skill to all production buildings. They are automatically cast if a hero is adjacent to the building during the night, lasts for the whole night, and cannot be used again until the next night. Okay. Alright, so everything is southeast this time. We got workers, we got gold. Let's see, Epiphany. Okay, so the houses and the inn will fight back now, as silly as that sounds. What else? Multiply your materials by 3. Battle Brothers. Some hero capacity. Let's go for that. Divergence. Increase the size of the current wave by 20% or 50%. Let's do 20. Yumuk, how's your voice? Still pretty rough. Had to skip a stream 2 days ago because the pain is increasing again. Don't know that this current medication's doing anything for me, unfortunately. Let's see. Scavenger camps. Ooh, don't have enough for inn now. Maybe I should have made the inn. Inn's how you get more heroes. Okay. Let's see. We've spent our gold. We've still got all our workers. There's no major monster corpses to salvage. Could salvage more. Could have them produce gold at the mines, or work on salvaging buildings. I think buildings gives more until they're gone. Okay, so we got all of that. New structure in. Let's see. So I'm 3 out of 4 heroes. I can get another one. With my current money, I can only buy Ramsey here, who's level 1. If I had a bit more money, I could get someone who's already level 3 or 4. What is this game about? Trying to survive. This altar in the middle, we're trying to keep it alive, and enemies come in, and it's turn-based, and you've got a limited amount of resources during the day, and during the night it's turn-based combat. So right now I'm doing what I can to improve this place with what resources I have during the day. Let's see. That gets us 81. If I do buy Ramsey, what does he start with? Looks like a bow. Jester, start strong. Yeah, I think it'd be better to wait till I get more gold. Alright. Let's do the temple. Can restore health to someone, but I think everybody's full health. Yeah, everyone's full health. Okay. Build defenses. Alright, split ballista there. And there. Oh, here it looks like the buildings block line of sight. So they can shoot over the walls, essentially, but my buildings do block line of sight. Let's do it. All right, nighttime. Okay. Using that new hand crossbow. Let's see. Hey man, Guild Wars 2 related question. Which legendary armor is easiest to get from Raid, World v. World, or Open World? So the one that takes the least amount of hours to get is raiding. But you have to find 9 other people to raid with you. But if you can do that, raiding is the fastest. Open world, you can work on solo, so you don't require anybody else's help. However, it will cost the most of any other method. And what was the other one? World v. World will cost you almost nothing, but will take the longest because it's almost given to you. It's basically just play World v. World a whole ton, and then you can just like buy it with tickets. It will cost you very little resources. So, raiding is easiest in terms of time. World v. World is easiest in terms of effort. It just takes a really long time. Open world you can work on alone, so you could say it's easy in that regard, because you don't need anybody else. Thanks for the good answer. You're welcome. Sorry it took me a minute to see your question. We're near the end of the wave. Oh, I totally forgot about these things. Whoops. Kill 7 enemies or more. Target within 2 tiles from caster. Negative condition. Ah, man. I'm not in the habit of looking at that. Complete 3 nights in a row with the divergence. Okay. Adamantium crossbow. Okay. Let's get Harvester for her because of mana issues. +2 multi-hits. Look at my muscles. +1 use, limit per turn on every skill provided by any weapon set equipped. Hey Muck, I think I know the answer to this question, but if I had some cute, funny, awesome mode emotes made, could I give them to you to include in your set? It would depend on the emote. It would entirely depend on the emote. Like, it would need to be something that I would approve. It would be a case-by-case basis. Like, some of the emotes for this channel were made by, like, gifted. What is it? The Mukluk knife, Charmon or someone else just drew that and sent it to me, and I thought it was funny, so I added it. Same with the 2 potato emotes. Most of the others, though, were made with intent behind them. Initiator is really good if I got her a hand crossbow. Let's get thrifty for now. Initiator. Okay. Alright, before I forget, let's try to get another hero. Oh my god, so many negative traits. I wanted an elf because they're easier to gear. They have a trait where for every empty inventory slot they get bonuses. So you could just have them run around naked with a knife, and that's actually very deadly. But those are some awful traits that one has. Speaking of nudist. Reroll. Alright, we'll get this one. What's the game called? This is the last spell. Alright, so she's level 5. Where's the elf trait line? Oh, does she not have it? Oh, man. XP gain. Initiator, blood magic. Try the Elven Coffee. She starts with just a wand. Could give her one of those big crossbows. Just gonna try to make her shoot good. Okay. Is the last spell in G-Force now? I've never looked. I don't know. Alright. Choose your destiny. Increase size by 20% of the upcoming wave. Okay. So that's 15 gold for one worker to dig a body. Or 2 workers can get 25 gold working at the mine. Upgrade that house. Can't get any new structures right now. That's all the gold I can get at the moment. Next up, sell that. What's the thing to increase hero cap? 146 gold. Okay, build new defenses. Okay. So do that. I can give mana to someone with the shrine. No one really needs healing. So that doesn't matter. Okay. Think we're good. Debuff them. Poison. Oh, undo that. Undo that. Okay, so she's got the poisonous trait. So at the end of her turn, those three will get more poison on them and then should die. Hey folks, hey Sanjo. Booyah. Turn. Dang it, I keep forgetting about the bonus things. Kill 24 enemies or more who are isolated. There's one. This one's going to be a bit more challenging than the other one. Do that. $18 out of 24. One turn remaining to get that challenge done. $20 out of 24. $21. Yeah, I don't see a way to do this. I'm about to run out. 22 out of 24. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of time. Oh, we had a scroll of Rain of Arrows that allows us to cast it once per battle, and I was able to get the last ones I needed for that. Okay. Kill 5 or more kill 5 enemies or more with heroes that haven't moved this turn. Target has a negative condition. That's 3. Oh, there's only one enemy left. It's not possible. It was not possible. Alright. Items available. Boomerang. Looks like the boomerang. Okay. With Apocalypse 4 or more, beat Night 5 complete. Pocket Watchtower. Build a watchtower at the target location. It will be demolished at the end of the night. Can be used twice per night. Increase damage of all defenses by 30%. Okay. Let's see. Plus skill range if you haven't moved this turn. I think we give him the boomerang. What do we want here? Steady aim. Okay, this is the crossbow lady. Steady aim. Okay. Choose your destiny. +1 Elite Lancer for 100 more points, or +4 Elite Lancers for 200 more points. We'll take +1. Alright. We do have one of the larger body piles here. Golden mats, or get a random item. Let's get item. Reroll. None of this is very good. Is anyone missing shoes? No. Put that in her melee slot. Okay, build new structures. Seer. And repel the mist. Gives us some more space to work with. Okay. Let's increase hero capacity by 1. But then we need more gold to be able to get another hero. Okay, we've hit all the gold mines, leaving us at 100 gold. Alright, we're out of workers. I could get a lower... I could get a level 4 hero here. Can't afford the level 6s. She starts with a hand crossbow and... Warrior backslot. Idiot. Minus 8% XP gained. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Joystick says, sorry for the possibly random chat. Did you happen to frequent EFNet IRC years ago? Joystick, I'm afraid I don't even know what EFNet IRC is. So, no, I don't think I was there. Smoker. Alright, we'll get Xena here. Okay. Additional action point, that's huge. Perks. Plus XP gain, poison. Alright, she's out of talents. Get the XP gain to offset idiot. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, so she's decent. She's got the poison tree, which is one of my favorites, and she starts with a hand crossbow, which is one of the best weapons. Like the basic attack hits 2 enemies or 1 enemy 2 times, and the second attack is called Slow Death. It poisons a single target, but it also reduces their move points. So if you hit a boss with this enough times, it literally can't move. It's immobilized, and it doesn't cost mana, which is nice. Alright, so coming on 2 sides this time. Okay. More ballistas. Wait. Okay. Oh, crap. Okay. I did not realize the stone walls block line of sight for the ballistas. If I demolish it, do I get some money back? No, I don't. RIP. Okay. Well, that is a lesson. I'm out of gold now. All right. Well, that was a lesson. So wood walls do not block ballistas. Stone walls do, unless it's a raised up ballista, I think. No, even the raised up ballista can't hit over stone walls. Oh wait, no, that's the heavy one. Okay, there we go. Now it can. Alright, let's give this a whirl. Oh, buildings with free actions. Can give someone mana. That's the boomerang. Ah, shoot. Still trying to build the habit of watching that. So I failed the first challenge. I was supposed to kill less than 4 isolated, and I killed exactly 4. Okay. Kill less than 4 enemies with a negative alteration. Is that going to count poison? Okay, well, nothing up here has a negative yet. Yeah, if it counts stuff that dies from poison at the end of the turn, I'm not gonna get this. see what happens. Okay, so there's still another turn on this thing. So I have to go, let's see, have your heroes get hit less than 5 times for 1 turn. Okay, so don't get hit. And don't kill enemies with negative alterations. Okay. What's the speed on this guy? He's got 4 speed. Alright. Alright, now his speed is 1. He can hardly move. Those have a negative alteration. Oof. That guy is chunky. Oh, that had a negative. I don't know how, but it did. That's a shoot. Alright. Tangle those. Okay. Let's just end there. Okay, those are both checked off. Success. So it didn't count when ballistas killed stuff with debuffs, and it didn't count ones that died from poison. Hey, Mike, how's the game? It's good. This is a game I already loved, but this current mode is interesting. She's the one that poisons everyone within a few tiles of her at the end of her turn. But we need to make sure that they don't kill her, of course. That debuffs them to do less damage and take more damage. You debuffed your own as well. Spend less than 15 movement points. Have your heroes get hit 5 times or more. Okay. Okay, so he did get hit 5 times. Apparently, them swinging at you and missing does not count as getting hit. Have your heroes get hit 17 times or more. Muck you! Alright, spend less than 15 movement points. If we don't move on this one, we should get that on the next one. Dude, this thing is trying to kill me. I actually really like this debuff spell, Weakening Touch. It bounces around, and it can bounce between, like, you know, 2 enemies repeatedly. Like, look, this guy is currently at minus 90% resistance to damage and minus 90% damage output. Like, just throwing that on them a lot, and it doesn't cost mana either. It's just you can only do it twice per turn. There we go. Alright, we got 3 challenges done. We're near the end of the night. Have him start running to the other side just in case he's needed. Move her in here for the poison aura. Okay, cool. Got some level ups. Okay, so we've got one more hero slot now. Short. Short is a debuff, plus dodge minus movement. Angelic blood. Hmm. This guy's going Condi, chat. Oh, here we go. One with nature. For every empty equipment slot, you gain 5% damage per stack, 4% dodge per stack, and +1 action point for every 4 naked slots. At 9 stacks, you do double damage with punch. Alright, so we take that. And then we make him a nudist, chat. So just the hand crossbow and nothing else. And now he's getting +2 action points, +40% damage, and +32% dodge. Oh, I just remembered we can like name the characters. Who wants to be my nudist elf, chat? Which one of you lucky dogs wants to be the nudist elf? Let's see. Asalar says me. Alright. There we go. Asalar the nudist. Can name the other characters too. Nathai says, don't threaten me with a good time. You can be the other elf that's less nudist. Nathai. Wait, I didn't keep it. There we go. Staff +4. Level up. Every 3 enemies poisoned, apply poison and contagion to the closest enemy without contagion in range 10. Human Ballista is really nice too. What was she? Disable the second weapon set in exchange for 40% more damage, +1 action point, and +2 use on every skill provided by the remaining weapon. Let's get Emergency Tunnel. Range anywhere allows the hero to teleport to a haven tile. So you could like use this to get to the other end of the base in an emergency, I think. Can try pocket barricade. Okay. No divergence. Xena leveled up. Less damage. Poison. Wait, does she have poison? Oh yeah, she does. Okay. Panicking for a second there. Toxic leech. Okay. Alright, so... build new structures. I think we could probably... hold on, can I get any more heroes right now? 6 out of 6. Not at the moment. 224 to upgrade that. Alright. I think we're about to do the last night. Alright, so I'm at 268. So I could increase hero capacity by 1, but then I won't have enough gold to be able to actually get another hero. Is there anything... can't push back the mist anymore. Wait. Is this the shop? Okay. Who needs a better staff? Swap those out. The claws... I'm not really fond of the claw weapon, but they do have plus 25% poison damage on them and 3% to all damage. So if I put them on someone, they will get those bonuses. Not really seeing a good target for that. Everyone's full mana, so using the mana wells and the healing thing is not necessary right now. Alright, this is a test. Okay, reinforced wooden wall does not block line of sight with the ballistas. Alright, it's been a long time since I've played this map, but if memory serves, we are going to get like a harpy boss or something that comes down the mountain up here in the back where we have been not attacked this whole time. Right. Alright, so we've got 6 people. We're gonna get hit on every side. So let's divide these up. We get them closer to the spawn point here. And again, I think there's a boss that's going to come from back here. I think Asalar, our nudist, might be the best person to deal with that. We'll see. And where is the... Who's the one that I gave the teleport to? The ability to, like, dig through the ground or something. It was a dwarf. This one. She has it. Where? I don't even see it on her bar. Oh, it's right there. Okay, just the icon looks different. Alright. Okay. You know what? Let's swap him with her. I think she would hold one side better. Do have a lot of gold remaining. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything with this. Yeah. Alright. Yeet. Let's see what happens. There it is. We're very close to breaking the seal. Don't let these harpies ruin everything. So I can't hit that thing right now. Alright. So for now... No, he can't reach it. No line of sight. That's not good. Move over here for now. Back her up a tile, do the debuff thing. Then put her back. Alright. Cover your head, she's coming down any moment now. Don't know what to do with that information. Okay. Everything over here will die. Back up. You back up. those two little harpies will die. What was this one? Impaling Bolt. Oh! That's great right now. That one does damage to units in a line. Okay, that thing is done. Alright, and turn. Alright, Harpy is touched down. And there, wait, what? There's more than one? Oh no! It's sending dudes! And it just did a buff on those guys. Alright, Nudist Asalar. Alright, so we have reduced the movement of this Harpy from 5 down to 2. So it can barely move right now. Okay. Okay, now the Harpy is immobile. They're inside minimum range for the boomerang. Wait, what does this do? It stuns the enemies in the middle, and it hits the stuff on the outer edges. That is a weird attack. What is this one? Explosive Bolt. Does damage in a plus shape. Alright, impale there. Rip. Oh, 2 misses with Heavy Bolt. Ugh. 3 misses. She was straight up not having a good time. Okay, the Harpy that was up on the mountain spit or something on the Nudist. So, don't tease him with a good time or something. You fall back. Oh, wait, what? What was that? Whenever the hero is inside the Haven, minus 27% damage. Oh my god. The Nudist doesn't want to be in the city. He wants to live in the woods. So he got debuffed by entering the city. turn. One harpy boss died, a third big harpy spawned. More baby harpies coming. Harpy buff some stuff. Harpy spit on that person. Cyclo, thank you for the prime. Appreciate that. And these rocks up here make line of sight pretty rough. Hey, Celix. Alright, so I think the second harpy is going to touch down soon. There it is. This actually kind of works out. Because the harpy's next to an enemy, I can do the bouncing debuff, and it will hit it and bounce back and forth between them. So now the harpy is at minus 180% damage. Now she's at minus 360% resistance and damage. Undo that. turn. Didn't they update this game with some sort of Hades-style meta progression? The game has... I forget what they're called. They're kind of like boons or benefits that you can choose from at the start of any town. And that, I think, has been in the game since launch. Like, the ones I chose for this map were that static defenses I built were a little stronger. But there's dozens of them to choose from. Alright, that will die. Okay. Third harpy took off. You're not doing the whole nowhere key grind on ESO yet. ESO, Elder Scrolls Online? I played that once, like a long time ago. I've never streamed that.
It's invisible dance!
Windbreaker down.
I've loot. Alright, there's the last harpy. Pluck her like a chicken! Is that why you stopped playing ESO? No, I've played ESO for like 100 hours, I think. Hold on a second. $124 hours. So, I tried it for a time and just didn't keep me there. harpy is immobilized. Turn. An ESO fan would say you stopped before it got good. Isn't that something that just about any MMO person says? But I did play over 100 hours. This guy's almost out of mana. Last bird. Ah! And I thought the harpies didn't survive the miss. They were nice before. Good job. I thought we wouldn't survive the harpies. Glad I was wrong. Now let's see if the miss survives this. And if I do. An overwhelming surge of power is coming. Right now. Destroyed our houses. Sun dawns on the broken hills of Gildenberg. The first rays of light dance on bloody feathers. But today a beacon of light clears the violet mass. The haven bathes in reassuring radiance. What are the piles of bones with the purple glowing bits? If you... So each day, you can... Like, the battle is at night. During the day, you can... You've got workers, and, you know, they can each only do one thing during the day, and you, tell them what to work on. One of the options is that they can look through those bone piles and bring back random loot. Alright, now of course we've beaten that map before, but never on that difficulty. Apocalypse 4. Those are question marks, don't know what those are. We've unlocked boomerang variations. You do sword, axe, hammer, two-handed swords, great axes, spears, pistols, rifles, short bows, long bows, magic orbs, Scepters, power staves. Step hunter set. Have a hero reach 8 skill range. Inflict 20,000 damage by having boomers blow up next to other enemies. Have 200 traps get triggered by enemies. So I need to use a trap from time to time. Sacred flower, okay. I can feel your strength growing through my actions. Why should I trust you? Everything I am here is what you allow me to be. I have neither a body nor a voice of my own. Names born from mud and blood. They said they gave you many names. What kind of names? It depended on who won that day. Don't be naive. You fought in those wars? Everyone did. Elves, humans, orcs, dwarves. No one remembered why anymore. War had become a habit, and we thought we could understand it. I was what I needed to be. Being given a name in wartime is extremely rare. Were you a general? On the battlefield or in the back line, it didn't matter. I carried the hope of silencing everything. Tried? No, I believed I had to. You tried to end the war, didn't you? Every race, every species, all drowning in their own righteousness. We called it honor. It was just exhaustion with prettier words. I believe that if peace couldn't come from diplomacy, perhaps it could come from magic. Isn't that its whole purpose? You thought magic could change what we are? To reshape the world when words and steel have failed. We were so close. I remember the screaming, and then silence. Maybe that was the price. And then it all burned, and the mist appeared. I know the story. Yeah, I think so. Maybe peace was never meant to live among us. Yes. Do you regret it? You'll understand one day, when the fire inside you starts to sound like reason. You make it sound inevitable. It always was. Okay, by beating Apocalypse 4 on night 7, we've unlocked new epiphanies. Grant all heroes protection practice. Okay, so gain resistance as you gain XP. Speed practice. Every 25 enemies killed, gain 1 more movement point and 10% XP gained. Oh wow, that's really good, because that would be really easy to stack up. Vicious Venom. At the end of each turn, apply plus 10% poison damage. I'm guessing that would reset each night, or does that just keep going? Unlocked a unique hand crossbow. Okay. Alright, so what's next? Muck, when you play Nightfall and Guild Wars Reforged, you should make a Mesmer. The skills are about shutting enemies down. I'm playing through Reforged Prophecies. I have Devona as a hero. When the enemy attacks caster, melee, ranger, I can make them essentially kill themselves. When we do Nightfall, I should probably try one of the classes that's only playable in Nightfall. Alright, on Apocalypse 8, beat Night 7 of any map. On Apocalypse 6, kill 6 crawlers with momentum. Okay. Alright. Back to the map. Thinking here. Lakeburg had the big Hydra thing. The big lake monster. Oh, so we get 11 omens there. 3, 9, 5, 8, 7. Okay, so this is probably the next easiest one. So just to not do the same map twice, go to this one here. Oh, unlocked by beating Apocalypse 6. Okay. So... increase panic gains by 100%. As long as nobody's panicking, it doesn't matter, right? Alright, so that's APOC 6. Alright, what do we got here? Okay. Haven starts with +1 hero, but that takes 3 points. First ruin or corpse scavenged each day costs 1 less worker. That's more income. Corpses disappearing because of decay automatically gives some golden materials. Let's start with an additional hero. And we're on APOC 6. Alright. Chat, who wants to be my heroes for this run? I'll name them after you. We'll see if you're lucky or not. Alright, Epiphanies. Theo Sylar. Alright, hang on. Alright, Theo. You are a carrier. You have more bag slots, but you're slow moving. You're a challenger. And you have pinpoint accuracy. Alright, this one. Bird Tree. Alright. Bird Tree, you are a sniper, but you're hesitant, so your crits suck. And you're a mystic, so you're better with mana than physical. Let's see. Cyclo. You are you a dwarf? You're a dwarf. Cleric, plus armor, plus mana, less dodge. Brute, plus physical strength, less mana. And you're worried about everything, so you you heal slower. That's a lot of negatives. Let's see, Arundel. Tactician, muscular idiot. Alright, Arundel has a druid staff. Cyclo has a journeyman's wand. Theo has a massive shield. Bertria has... okay, hold on a sec. Let's move some of these around. Alright, so Cyclo started with a big boost to physical armor and minus dodge. Cyclo's gonna get the shield. Pinpoint accuracy. It's got sniper plus physical damage. Okay, so he can keep that. It's for daily mana regen. She's got poison. Alright. Okay. And looks like everything's coming from the north right now. Okay. Epiphany. What are we working toward? Bonuses reset upon level. Oh. A little bit of gold. Wait, are the epiphanies chosen at random? Oh, there's protect. Well, because like the ones that were here last time aren't here this time. Flayed. Oh, it's the book. All right, the drill. Increased production of some buildings. No YouTube love. Celix. I did pick some people from YouTube. Look, a Randall. He just asked before you. Must have missed that. I'm going to blame work for getting in my way watching YouTube. Oh, okay. I accept that. Wait. Oh, shoot. I didn't see that. Use punch 8 or more times. All right. Okay, we've done punch 8 times. Isolated targets. Do 500 damage to an isolated target. It's 240. $372, so it doesn't count overkill. 492. Deal 1,354 damage to... Oh, wait! I misread this. It's do less than 500 damage to isolated targets. And I thought it was do 500 damage, so I failed it by trying to do it. Ugh. Alright, do lots of physical damage. The only one doing physical damage is the shield guy. Alright, we've hit flying enemies. Okay. Do 1,354 physical damage. Alright, done. Afternoon all. Hey, bollocks. That was close. Alright, that's night one. Night one's always the easiest. That was one. Mm-hmm. Eventually they start coming from all directions. Alright, level ups. Let's see, Bird Tree has bonuses to range damage. Alright, so... do cherry picking. Alright, Theo. Just flat damage. And isolation damage. Once per turn, when an enemy dodges your attack, you get back action points and gain accuracy. Let's try that. Alright, Cyclo. His bonuses to physical damage. But the shield gives big minus dodge, so getting plus dodge is not the way to go. And he doesn't have the poison skill tree, so no point getting poison damage. Does this have momentum modifiers? I don't think it does. Alright, let's just do... I'm not sure if it'll help or not, but the other one definitely won't right now. Armor increased by a percentage of your health regen. Do coagulation since he's on the front line. Alright, Arendelle has minus 10% to all damage. Ugh. And minus 8% to XP. Ugh. Ugh. XP gain. Oh, can't do that. We're out of points. Okay, you have enough tainted essence for a trade. I do. Omen of mini boomerangs. A new omen to diversify your strengths. I didn't know there were any left that I didn't have. Choose your destiny. Replace 13% of all enemies in the wave by Dodger. Okay. Pants. Tome. Okay, build some new structures. We want to start with houses. And with that, we've got 4 workers. So we're gonna dig up that ruin. Oh shoot, what's the hotkey for build? Z. Okay, we have max houses, so now we want to upgrade the houses, get more workers. Okay, we're at 2 out of 6 now. Get rid of that. Get another one. 1 out of 6. Okay, that's all I can do in that department right now. Can build a mana well. Okay, they're all still coming from the top left on the next one. Drop that down. So I vaguely remember this. I know there's a boss that looks like the Loch Ness Monster, and like a head will come up and a tail will come up, and it can move around out of the water. And when it bursts out of the water, it'll like destroy stuff right around it, I think. Oh, let's see. For the tome. Alright. These pants have block on them. Who was the one who had the shield? You, Cyclo. Give you that. Give the plus accuracy pants to Bird. And the mana pants to you. Okay. Alright. Buildings with free actions can restore mana. I don't think anybody needs that right now. Alright. I think we're tapped out. I think that's all I can do. Okay. Alright, so debuff the hell out of those over there. Oh shoot, what is it? Use less than 2 times the skill punch. Oh, so just don't punch it? Okay, yeah, that's easy. I usually only punch when it makes me. Okay. Shield seems pretty strong. Well, I debuffed all those enemies to take more damage with Weakening Touch, and then I hit him with the shield. But, yeah, it certainly ain't bad. And whenever you use the shield up, which is when he just, like, bashes the guy in front of him, he gains plus block until the end of this turn. Oh, I didn't see the new thing. Okay. Alright, so I need to not move if possible on the next one. Spend less than 15 movement points. Okay, so there's the debuff. Alright. So we didn't move. Okay, that's done. So next is avoid generating panic, which I think is when monsters get into the city area, so like past this line right here. So I used some mana to cast magic missiles there because I didn't want that thing to fly into the city and make panic. Okay, cool. So that's 3 quests done during that night. That ballista ended up being in like the perfect spot. All right. Line 2. Okay, so top right and bottom right. 1 skull there, 2 skulls there, so there's gonna be more enemies here than there. Choose your destiny. 1 elite ripper. Okay, bird tree is the archer. Reduction to enemy resistances. XP gain. Crippling punch could be effective. Let's see. Theo with the wand. Might replace the wand if I get the chance to do so. Enemies killed by defenses give bonus XP to the hero. Multi-hit's not going to do anything now, but if we get certain weapons, it's really, really good. Spiky counter. Minus 20% dodge. Our dodge is currently 6. Whenever the hero is hit, automatically cast Spiky Counter on the attacker, doing damage equal to 50 plus 200% of your block. That is perfect for the shield guy. Arundel with the book. Celix. XP gain. Alright, so we've done that. Done that. Night reward. Plus 5 block. This guy needs more block because of spiky counter. So let's take that for that character. A new war shield. It's more block, the same negative dodge, less health and armor. But with the more block, that might be okay. Adamantium dagger. Might be better for the person that's got the wand. Let's get the dagger. Okay. Alright. Build some new structures. Need to finish upgrading the houses to get more dudes. So we've got 8. we got 3 open. That leaves us with 68 gold remaining. Alright, we're out of gold, out of workers. Next is defenses. Let's plop that down. Alright, so we're going to get hit from 2 sides here. Okay. Do that. Building with free action. No one needs mana. Alright, think we've done all we can. Fog is getting really close, so we need to build the seer at some point to push that back. Look at that, we're getting hit right when they come in. Had to think about it for a second. Okay, so I was just reminded that when those things die, they blow up and buff their allies. Okay. Ah, forgot to look at the challenges. Oh, it says 2 out of 3. I guess I did them without meaning to. Oh my god, the big scary dude. It's low. It's still got some more in them. Okay, he'll die from poison now. Okay. Dude, I did 3 challenges without paying enough attention to it. So, that worked out, but I need to do better at that. Imagine going into battle and someone says you have to kill 30 of them with your fists. I just imagine it's like you're about to go into battle and one like crazy soldier says to another, be like, hey, I'll bet you $5 I can hit that guy over there before he can shoot me. And the other guy's like, you're an idiot, you're on. Who's left? Oh, there's like a guy over there. Alright, so these walls down here took some damage for sure. Tiny bit of panic. Got some bigger bone piles though. So can get resources and gold or a random item. Let's get gold and resources. Magic orb. Okay, bird leveled up. Accuracy. Reliability. As long as you're not wounded, more movement, more dodge. Take that. Okay, Theo, which currently has a dagger. Accuracy. Reliability. Nimbleness. Okay. Cyclo, the tanky guy. More health. Reroll. He does fizz damage, I guess fizz damage. Do cherry picking. And Arendelle didn't level up because idiot. One elite bulky or two elite bulkies. Oh god. One elite bulky. Okay. Alright. Can we make the seer? Alright. Repel the mist. It gives us a little bit more space. Can't... Okay, yeah, we can get another house upgrade. So we've got the max number of workers now. Let's go ahead and repel this again. They're coming from the same two directions as last time. These stone walls make it a little harder to put down helpful ballistas. I could put the mounted ones that can shoot over the walls. But they only hit one target. Let's see, buildings with free action. For mana. Can do another mana well. There we go. And we got no workers remaining. Okay. Oh yeah, I had a one of the unlocks required hitting enemies with traps. I should throw a couple down just to try to get points for that. Deals damage to isolated enemies. Dispels enemies. Poisons enemies. Let's try that. So twice per night I can activate it, and it does that, I guess? Alright. I think that's all we can do. Okay, she cleared all of that. Ah, shoot, what was my goal? Deal damage to enemies with a negative condition. And we're actually almost done with that, alright. Deal 3,000 damage to enemies, target within 4 tiles of caster. Okay, that one's done. Okay, next up. He says Yarg. Okay. Got all those challenges done. Oh, the big boy's here. Oh my gosh. Bring you up. I'm very lucky that there's a mob behind it. I just fired the debuff and it bounced between them. And so it hit the boss like 8 times instead of twice. So right now he's at minus 300% damage and minus 300% resistances. Ah, his armor though. Ugh, he thick. Oh, I didn't know he could do that. He threw a rock at this guy and he lost his turn. Wait, what? I should have done way more poison damage than it did. What the heck? So the boss hit him, but he did 0 because he's got minus 300% to his damage right now. Actually, it's minus 180 now. One of them wore off. Can you hop over that bone pile? Yes. I thought that would do way more than it did. Crippling Punch is 86 to 102. 181. Why does it not say how much damage it would do? Oh, it's 5, okay. That's 97 to 99. Okay, so it's like half the damage. Alright. Alright, so the boss's debuffs are wearing off. Which is problematic because... Oh wait, is there... Oh, perfect. There's another mob behind him, so I can bounce the weakness again. Ping, 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 ping. So he's at minus 150% damage. There we go. Alright, so he'll die from poison at the beginning of the turn. Pop the wall. Throw a knife. That's the last enemy. Nice. Okay. Got some level ups. Panic was very low. Mist pushes in. Okay, so that perk, we got that one. Add an elite boomer to the night. Or 3 elite boomers. It's gonna be rough. So those, when they die, massive explosion. So don't want to finish them with melee. Don't want them by your walls either. Okay, so production of gold mines and scavenger camps increased by 30%. So we need to make those. Let's do increase damage of all defenses by 30%. Okay. Is there any big bone piles? No, they're all the small ones. Oh, I totally forgot about the trap, dang it. I needed to do that. Alright, bring everybody over here for the moment. No, Blue, I saw the thing earlier where he mentioned you bringing bacon to my house, but all I said out loud was LOL, to, who was it? Celix. I said LOL Celix. Silver War Shield +2. Is a bit better than what he's got. Okay. Level up. Armor. Reliability. Okay, new row. None of this is amazing. Guess we'll get this. This gives a little bit of resistance. Okay, this is the mage book person. What does reliability do? Raises your minimum damage. So like if, let's say that when you hit an enemy you do between 1 and 10 damage. If you have 50% more reliability, you do between 5 and 10 damage. So the more reliability you have, the higher your minimum damage until it caps out at your maximum damage. So it's a damage increase is the short of it. Okay, Theo, the dagger. Poison damage. I would really like to get a hand crossbow for these bosses that we're summoning. Do bodybuilder. The dagger scales with that. Okay. Build new structures. We need to get gold mines and scavenger camps down. Push back the mist. Okay. Don't have an inn yet. Alright. So we've got all of the gold mines and scavenger camps. And the reason I prioritize that is because we got this thing where their production is increased by 30%, so we're going to get more out of them than normal. Basically out of gold. Could do more structures. Okay, and that's it for that. This forward a bit. Let's see. I have 3 more workers. Can't push back the fog anymore with 3 workers. Can upgrade that, and then do that. Then upgrade that, and then do that. Upgrade that, and do that. Okay, so all the gold mines take only 1 worker to operate now. And free action, give mana to them. Free action, give mana to them. And is there anything... Do we have the shop? Yeah, we do. Okay, is there anything really good at the shop? Hand crossbow, 94 gold. That would make a massive difference for dealing with these big boss units. Honestly, like a low tier hand crossbow would be fine, but because this one's high tier, it's more expensive. There we go. Okay. So your staff is 65. Okay, this is an upgrade to that staff. And you get the hand crossbow. How much movement does she have? She has 9. This one has 11. Who's that? That's Bertree. Should I give it to him? Wait, does she have poison? The only person with poison is this one with the book. But she's got only 5 movements, so she can't really get around. Okay. Okay. I think that's everything. I should probably have this one over here because he's got the hand crossbow. So, like, if the big boss thing comes from down here or up there, I want him able to respond. Okay. So, just going to start this here and deal 1,008 damage or more to enemies isolated. Okay. And we are going to save it. And we will pick it back up from this spot next time. All right, this has been fun. I'm glad someone suggested revisiting this because I missed this game. This is a good one. I remember I did a positive review for this one. I really enjoyed the last spell last time I played it, and I'm enjoying it now. With that, I am out of time, chat. I am going to wrap it up there. I will be back this evening for Warframe Wednesday. We're going to revisit Warframe, and I'll be ready to ban all the evil people that spoil me. I'll probably time them out for 24 hours, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. As always, hit the follow button, hit subscribe. Here's YouTube channel, sub to those. Special thanks to patrons. They keep me in business, couldn't do this without them, and there's a link to that in the chat if you're interested. Shilling complete. I'm going to find someone to raid on the Twitch side of things. Let me see who is live right now. Do I know anyone live right now? Let's see. Looks like Constantine's live. Okay, looks like Constantine is doing Guild Wars 2 right now, so I'll give him a raid. So I'll see you guys over there. You guys have a wonderful day. Stay safe. I will be back tonight. There.
I will survive.